Hey you guys, it's Nakita from Forever Collection Wigs, and I'm just going to show you how I am able to apply my frontal wigs. So you just see me right here going in with the Got to Be Freeze spray, and I'm just freezing all my stray hairs back. So it's making them hard, and it's also just keeping them out of way in preparation for the wig. And I do not know how to braid, so I just literally did my hair in like, I want to say 4 plaits, and then I pinned them up. And this is going to be fine, you'll see. So we're just molding and molding and molding. It's a lot of blow drying in this process, so. Now we're going on to do the ball cap method. So I have my cap, and I got a cap that was closest to my skin tone and one that was more so thin. And so we're just going to cut a small hole in and try to fit your ear around it. If it can't fit, then cut it a little bit more. The smaller the better, and then just cut more as needed. And then once we have both our ears done, we're going to go back in with the Got to Be Freeze spray, and we're going to do the perimeter of the ball cap, being sure to get over there by the ears because we want those ear tab areas to stay down and stay put. Okay, so I've already done the part where we do the Got to Be spray and sealed everything down. So now I've just basically cut the cap into about 3 pieces, like a middle piece and 2 side pieces. And you just want to pull gently back on that cap, lay your scissors down, and then cut. And then that's going to get it as close as possible to your skin. Don't pull it too much because you might risk cutting your skin, but just pull it a little bit so it pulls up enough where you can get it as close as possible to the skin. And we're going to go all the way to the ear and then do the same thing on the other side. I could have sprayed that cap some more, but you get the picture. So now I've already used my Got to Be, no, what did I use? Bolt hole glue. And I went around the perimeter, like right on the perimeter of the ball cap. And I did about 5 layers. Laid it, blow dried it till it was clear, and did that all over again. So I did it 5 times until it was clear and tacky. And then now I'm just going in and pressing my wig down. So this wig, it was already, the knots were bleached. It was plucked some. And also I put a little bit of makeup on the underside of the cap to make it blend with my skin tone more. And I'm just using my comb, laying it flat and pressing that lace into the adhesive, one side at a time. And I'm done. So now I've cut it into about 3 sections again, and then I'm pulling it up gently, and I'm doing the same thing I did on the ball cap method, cutting it close as possible. And there might be some areas where the lace lifts, but we can always go back and put some adhesive to get it down. I'm just trying to make sure all of the hairs are out of the way and pull it back. If it's under the glue, I'm trying to pull the hair from under there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the side pieces. Pull the lace back a little bit. And then I'm going to just cut as close as possible. Just be very careful when you're cutting. I can't stand hair touching my face, tickling my face. All right. we're pulling it back again and getting this side. All right, we got both sides. And then just use some clamps to clamp the hair out of your way. And so now I'm going back underneath the loose ends with some bold hold. So I'm just using my finger to pull it back so I can get underneath it, and then using that rat tail comb to get that bold hold right underneath that area of lace. And then I'm pushing it down into the adhesive and melting it on my skin. So we're going to do this to any loose pieces that you still have that you're not going to cut. Now we're going to get into the baby hair. So depending on how you like your baby hair, some people like more natural baby hair. Some people like more dramatic baby hairs. I'm more so natural. I could have even thinned these out more, but I didn't. So just park your area where you want your baby hairs at and use your tweezers to thin those areas out a little more. So to your liking. So I just want like 4 baby hairs, like 2 by the ears and then 2 at the top. And I'm just gonna tweeze that hair, trying to get it thin as possible. Well, not as possible, but thin enough so they look more natural and not too like dark wings on either side of my face. Okay, so I've cut the baby hairs and then I put a melt band on. So this is just one of my adjustable straps that I have for the inside of my wigs. I sewed the 2 ends together and made it a melt band. So sometimes you just got to be creative with what you can use that you already have. And this is what I came up with, and it works just fine. So while that's melting into my skin, I'm going to start curling my hair. All right, we've curled both sides. I'm like, okay, I'm looking cute, but you never know how that lace gonna look. Oh my God. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. I never know how good it's gonna look until I'm done. Shop Forever Collection Wigs.